How's it going today, everybody? You might remember last week we made a video and put up a blog post showing what it is we do every week to make sure our cars are running in tip-top shape and always ready to go, pick up tools or parts or the next project. So this weekend we're about to do it again, but I thought this time I'd show you some of the tools and supplies that we use to execute the things on this list. So, one of the most important things you're going to need is the manual for your car or truck or whatever it is you're driving. This is going to let you know what type of oil to put in, what size of filter, as well as any other specification you would want. The checklist that you've seen there is largely based off of the information that's contained in the maintenance schedule in this. We also have another list for the stuff that has to be done on a monthly or annual basis as well. It doesn't make it into this checklist here because, well, like I say, you don't have to do it every week. Clean rags. That's going to be the first thing you'll want to have on hand if you're checking the oil, checking fluids, just keeping things clean in general. Nice, clean, dry rags. Well, dry to start with. A keen observer might notice that this is just an old t-shirt. That's, to me, it doesn't make sense to spend money on something that you can just repurpose for free. When dealing with fluids, you're going to want to make sure you have some funnels. Nothing worse than topping up your oil and then smelling burnt oil for the next week as it, works its way off the front of your block or off your exhaust pipes. We got a couple here that we use for oil, and we have one that's marked very clearly, antifreeze only, no oil. You don't want that crap ending up in your engine. So it's one of the most important things you're going to need. You're doing any work on your cars or trucks or bikes or lawn equipment is a good set of wrenches. We have a decent selection here of metric wrenches, being that most of the stuff I work on is metric. I also have an SAE set as well, but these are by no means, Snap-on or Mac or other tool truck wrenches. They're from some of the local big box stores here, but they do carry a lifetime warranty, which I think is important. I mean, it says something right there about the quality of them, that they're willing to replace them if they break, and I've been fortunate enough to not have to take any of these back ever. Another thing you're going to need if you're working on your vehicles is a good set of screwdrivers. This one here has got everything you'll need, more than you need actually. I mean, I'm not sure if I've ever used any of those stubbies. As well, there's some little pry bars and scrapers, and a hook and pick set is something that you should never overlook. It comes in handy more often than you'd think. From time to time, you're going to have to get underneath your car. That means you're going to need a way to get it up in the air, and also a way to make sure that it doesn't come crashing down on you while you're working, because that'll ruin your day. So yeah, you're going to need a floor jack, decent one. What I have here is low profile. One of my previous cars was fairly low to the ground, so standard jack wouldn't quite fit underneath the rockers. And then you're going to want a decent set of jack stands with a weight rating that's sufficient to hold your car in the air. So if you're going to be, working underneath your car, inspecting under the hood, it's, going to be a lot easier if you have a good source of light. This is nothing fancy here, just simple extension light from, again, one of the local auto parts stores. It takes a regular incandescent bulb and just, makes everything so much easier to actually see what's going on. And finally, there's a few more things that you're definitely going to want to have available. On the left there we have a tire plug kit. You're not going to use that every day, but when you do need it, you're going to be thankful you've got it on hand. Also, you're going to want a decent quality tire gauge. This one reads in PSI and kilopascals, I believe, which I'm not quite sure how that translates out. But yeah, I mean, if you're checking your air in your tires, you can't just look at them. Sometimes they look flat, and that's actually fine. Other times they look like they're fine, and they're down, 4 or 5 pounds. So, in the interest of keeping your tires good longer and not, prematurely wearing out the tread, you can't do without that. The other thing that's handy to have is a telescopic magnet. I mean, we've all been there, dropped something down on the rad support, and arms are too short or fingers are too fat to reach in and grab it. When you're doing your oil changes, it's, good to know when the next one is. I picked these windshield stickers up at one of the local auto parts supply stores in my city. And of course, you can't mark anything down if you don't have some writing implements. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was maybe helpful even. And stay tuned. There's always more videos coming out of the Rideau Valley Motorsports Shop. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.